Your thoughts on the machinations of this morning so far?
Well, I'm sorry that Suella Braverman's gone for the reason for which she has gone, which is the article that she wrote last week. I can think of many reasons for lacking confidence in Suella. In particular, as I have commented many times, she's got a habit of saying things that we all agree with, she's going to stop the boats, but not actually delivering. And there is a massive difference between rhetoric and action, which I think she failed to fulfill. But I don't agree with the premise for her sacking, which is clearly the controversy that broke out over her article last week. I am just flabbergasted that David Cameron is back. And I have to say, I've never been so glad that I finally found the courage to leave the Conservative Party. And I cannot believe that a man who made a complete mess on a foreign policy issue, which was leaving the EU, that he has, now taken over as Foreign Secretary. Frankly, I think James Cleverly would have been a much better bet.
I don't think he necessarily chose for us to leave Europe, though, did he? I think it was slightly out of his hands.
That's the whole point. He instigated a referendum, believing that he knew what the outcome would be, went across to the EU saying, you've got to give me some change that I can take back and present as a reason for staying. They didn't. He couldn't even get that out of them. Then he pegged his colours to the mast, which most prime ministers wouldn't have done, took the losing side, and I'm glad it was the losing side, but he took the losing side, and then he left. Now, that is not the most wonderful handling of affairs of state. And yet that, what you read out, that statement that he's issued, was a pontification about how wonderful he is. He's awful.
The guys are laughing while you're saying that. It was certainly a very long statement, Ms. Widdecombe. Was there anything in particular that you took from it?
I took from it what has already been said and what I think is absolutely right, which is that at the centre of that statement was himself. What I really would want to hear is a lot more about policy. Now, he's got a horrible brief. I mean, he's got the Ukraine war, he's got the Middle East crisis. He is not walking into something that's going to be easy to handle, and I'll admit that right from the outset. But I don't have faith in him in that senior position in the Conservative Party to unite the party. I've no faith in him at all, because he is so associated with one particular wing of it and has always pressed that wing.